Greg here at Ultimate Spearfishing. Today we're talking fighting clips. This is something that we use when we're traveling. We get a lot of questions about it, so we thought we'd do a video on it. It is a prusik tuna clip fighting clip. It's something that works really well. The nice thing is it's adjustable. If you need it closer to your float, you tie a really short one. If you want to get away from your float, have some room to work, you can tie a longer one. There's a lot of different options. We're not saying it's the only option, it's just kind of giving you another tool in your toolbox or another option for you to use. The float line clutch by Neptonics is a great product, works really well. Third Hand by Rob Allen, kind of same thing with the tuna clip on it, as well as again it makes a very similar product. The thing that we have found with some of these like tuna clip, fighting clip options is they can be really hard on your float line. So this is something that's a little softer on your float line, as well as adapts to different diameter float lines. There's an article will be up on ultimatespearfishing.com called Prusik Fighting Clip, as well as these will be available online for $10. So we're going to go over how to tie a prusik. To be clear, this is for the application on float lines only. We're not showing you how to tie this to go rock climbing or use it for any other reason. They are commercially available at REI, other climbing stores. What we found is the materials they use are very specific to kind of the climbing rope style stuff. So what we use is a 12-strand Dyneema 3/16. It seems to grip a variety of float lines really well. So at this point, when you have your loose ends, it's nice to put a little tape on them so that the frays are kind of kept in check when you're trying to braid the knot. At this time, you want to add any hardware. You can also add a little bit of shrink tubing if you want it kind of cleaned up a little bit. So all you have to do is basically tie 2 barrel knots or double fisherman. You can even do a triple fisherman if you want. So basically you just cross the lines over, make sure you have enough. You just go back over itself 1, 2, and we'll just do a double fisherman and back through itself. Tighten this knot up and kind of tighten it up so you get a shorter tail end. You get the other end, you go just back on itself 1, 2, and then back through the knot again. Tighten it up so you have a little shorter tail end, and then back on itself. Make sure you can see how the knot slipped a little bit. Make sure you put a lot of tension on this, tighten it before you use it. And that's the basics of how to tie a prusik. All right, we're going to go over the application of the prusik fighting clip. As you can see, it's kind of nice that you can customize these, change the hardware, different lengths. This is one brand new from the material we use. It's pretty stiff at this point, and actually after you use them a little bit, which is really nice, they soften up, which is a lot easier on your float lines, and they actually grip the float lines a lot nicer. So to just use a fighting clip, you can just simply larkspur it around, hook it to your float line like a traditional fighting clip. If I was going to use this actually as a fighting clip in this manner, I would opt for the larger tuna clip, but we use it in the other manner, which I will show you. So when you apply it, you basically want to form a loop with your hardware and your knot towards the top, and you want to just kind of grab it loosely. You go around your float line once, you go around your float line twice. You can stop at that point if you want, but we actually usually go a third time. And you want to kind of just loosely pull it. You will see it starts to lock around the float line itself. And what you need to do is spend a little bit of time kind of tensioning this up and cleaning the knot up, because once it's cleaned up, it'll look exactly like that, nice and tight. And then all you have to do is get your tuna clip, hook it to that, and it's ready to go. This is what it should look like when it's finished. You can see if you kind of stretch this out, the knot is actually not in line or right on top of the tuna clip. You kind of want it off-centered off of that. And the way this works is when your fish puts tension on it, it stops your line, and all you have to do to loosen it is grab it and pull. And put tension, all you have to do is grab the knot and pull. Hope you guys give these a try. They'll be available in our product section on Ultimate Spearfishing in 2 different lengths until someone knocks them off somewhere, probably in China. For up-to-date news on spearfishing and other articles, go to ultimatespearfishing.com or follow us on Facebook or Instagram under Ultimate Spearfishing. Perfect, thank you.